there goes Mr. Humbug, there goes Mr. Grim. If they gave a prize for being mean, the winner would be him. Oh, Screedy loves his money, cause he thinks it gives him power. If he became a flavor, you can bet he would be sour.
Even the vegetables don't like him.
Mama, 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 mama.
Bum 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 bum
Hiya, pals. Hi, pals, and welcome to the Disneyland Paris Show. Here's your hosts, Lucy, Chris, and Hugh. Gosh. And now, Disneyland Paris News.
We've got you covered.
The drones, Esmeralda! Hey there, hi there, ho there everybody. It's me and the kids and the dogs. What is it they say? Never work with animals and children, and here I am doing both. Oliver here is only here for 10 minutes because it's actually his bedtime now, so he's going to stay here for the next 10 minutes. So if you've got any questions for him right now, bang them in the chat and we'll ask him some questions before he disappears. This is Penny. Penny here is 6 months old next week and she's an absolute doll, aren't you, darling? Yes. It's very difficult to see her on the screen because she's just black, and it's even more difficult to see her if you are listening on the podcast because you don't have anything to see her on. Yes, there we go. Hopefully you can hear us all right. I am just on the laptop today, so there's definitely some echo. I'll do my best to clean that up for the podcast, but I'm sure we can make do with all that for today, can't we? So, moving on, should we press the Who button right there, please, Ollie? And we'll talk to the chat.
Who are they?
Oh my word. What have I done? What on earth have I done? Okay, short chat today though. Short chat today. First in the chat today was Joey, who's put us a question in. She says, "Hey lovelies, can't wait for the bro show. My question today is, it's not a bro show, it's a dad show. Yeah, dad and kids show. What is your favourite Disney Christmas decoration that you have?" Boys, have you brought yours with you?
Yeah, I've got mine. Ollie, you go
Lucas,
first.
you go first. No.
Alright.
Go on.
Mine is this one from Frozen 2. It's where Olaf and Anna are in the boat.
Nice, we like that one. And Lolly, which one's your favourite?
This one.
It's the Doom Buggy. That's one of my favourites as well. My actual favourite one of the decorations that we've got. Don't go. You don't need to get it. It's fine.
I mean, I know what it is.
Go on, then you tell them which one is my favourite.
The free caviar.
Yes, it's the three
I'll
caballeros.
get it. I put it on.
I don't need you to
I
go and
put
get
it
it.
on.
I don't need you to go and get it.
tree.
I'm going to let Penny get down now because she's getting a bit. What's the word? A bit overexcited. A bit like this one here. Thank you. That's enough of that. So my favourite is a Three Caballero one, which Hugh and Lucy got me for Christmas a few years ago. You might remember it was on the show. Who else is here in the chat then today? So we've got John Parker in the show. H Fletcher crew just put up my Christmas decorations. Feeling very festive now. We're festive too. We've started putting up our decorations. However, we're navigating Christmas with the dog this time, and navigating Christmas with the dog is hard work. We don't know what she's going to be into and what she's not. So we've got a tree upstairs, haven't we, with all the Disney decorations on it, and goodness me.
What is it done?
And we have, we're trying to work out what to do downstairs. Usually we have a big tree down here, but this year I think putting an 8-foot real tree in our snug area isn't the best idea, so we're looking to get something a little bit different. We just haven't quite figured out what it's going to be yet. Kelfie's in the chat. Happy December all. Andrew Palmer's in the chat. Good evening, Pinch and the Punch. First day of the month. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Andrew was very kind to tell me earlier when I posted a video onto the Facebook group to let me know that the audio wasn't working. So thank you, Andrew, for that. I did re-record it. Emily S retracted her comment. Ooh, it must have been saucy. Elaine Parks is there. Happy December, she says. Cheryl Yates is there. Was meant to be putting the tree up, but it didn't happen. Just watched Jingle All the Way, though, so feeling festive. We started watching Arthur Christmas this evening, but then Ollie changed his mind and watched Moana for 5 minutes, and then you changed your mind, and what did we watch after that? We started watching The Lion King. Yeah, so we don't like to watch things for too long, but we did watch Elf on Friday night. So we are definitely getting the festive spirit going in the house.
Elsa?
John says, oh, she's adorable. Penny is adorable. She's absolutely lovely. Cheryl says, hey, kids.
Hey, Cheryl.
Ollie looks like something out of Pirates of the Caribbean, doesn't he?
He always does.
With his funny face.
He looks like a pig. You look like a pig.
Oh, Joey says the puppy's cute as well. Cheryl says, I've got my 5-year-old jumping off the settee. It must be Christmas excitement. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on at the moment. And Joey says, oh, I love them. I've got Groot tangled in Christmas lights decoration on my tree. Oh, that's really cool, actually. We've got some more. What other Disney decorations have we got?
We have Pluto. One side's got colours, one hasn't. We've got
One side's got his bottom on it. One
It is his
side's
bottom,
button.
yeah.
where it's like going through. One of them is Beauty and the Beast Rose, and it lights up.
Yeah.
There's a Buzz Lightyear which has a button which makes him say voice lines.
Yeah, he's in a box. He's buzzing a box.
Like the box ones you have. And then Ollie, do you want to tell them about the last one I can remember?
Elsa.
So
Elsa,
it's
yeah.
Elsa, and when you press it, she sings Into the Unknown.
I
But it's ran out of batteries.
We've also got a tangled lantern with Pascal on it as well, which is pretty cool.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, yeah. Ollie, you're being incredibly loud, mate. Do you want to just calm it down a little bit?
any
So
questions?
nobody has any questions for you now, so you're lucky to get away with it. I'll tell
Does
you what
anyone
we're
want
going
to
to do.
ask Ollie questions?
Please.
Because he's going to be sad for the rest of his life.
For the rest of his life.
And I can answer
So-
it as well.
So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just stop whinging, listen. So listen to me. Some people, not the people who are watching right now live, but some people listen to this as a podcast afterwards and they don't want their ears bleeding from you making whiny noises all the time. Okay? So let's just calm it down a bit, and when one of us is talking, you have to learn to not talk over them.
Okay, well, what if it's funny?
If what you whining's funny.
We have a question from, I wonder who that is. Read
So-
the name.
Laura Fletcher, I wonder who that is.
Laura Fletcher says, what's your favourite ride, Ollie?
Your favourite character
Oh, now
is
you're
Pirate
quiet.
Hook.
No!
Come on, what's your favourite ride? Come on.
I forgot what it's called.
Star Tours is for me.
Star Tours is
I
Lucas'
forgot what
favourite
it's
ride.
called.
Lucas, Ollie, we primed him about this earlier. We primed him about it, and then Laura's asked the questions. So this is completely and utterly staged. And he said his favourite ride is the one where you go on a train and you go round and round and round, and then when you go into the dark, you go on a loop-the-loop. So we worked out he meant Big Thunder Mountain. He's convinced that there is a loop in the dark bit at the end.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yes, calm down.
I'm not doing that because they
Kelpie,
spelled...
smart person there.
I'm not doing that because they spelt my name wrong.
Right, and your favourite snack?
Mango whip.
Mango whip's your favourite snack as well. And what did you say when we said that earlier? You said if I can have it, didn't you? Because Ollie, I think we've said before on the show, but Ollie is celiac. So on our next
love
next
things,
Disney
though.
trip, which we're hoping will be at some point next year, we're gonna be navigating that as well, which will be quite fun.
I
keep you
like.
posted.
Does it have to be snack or can it just be food?
It can be just food if you want it to be just food.
I really like the pasta we had. Not the buffet one, but the other restaurant in the Avengers hotel.
Oh, Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we liked
I
it there,
really
didn't we?
liked that pasta.
We really liked the Manhattan restaurant overall, didn't we? Thought it was great.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to see the new Lion King film?
Oh, Mufasa. It's an origin story for Mufasa. Do you want to see the new Lion King film?
Why not? We've
Why
seen
not?
1.5/3.
It's not a cartoon. It's a live action one.
No, man.
You look less
I'm
keen
glad.
now.
Would love to know what are your favourite DLP traditions as a family.
Traditions.
Riding at Small World 7 times.
Yeah, well, last
Riding-
time we went, Small World was shut, wasn't it? So we couldn't go on it.
Riding whatever it's called like a million times.
I'm not sure if we have DLP traditions as such. I'm not really sure. What do you think?
We usually get up quite early so we can get into the park.
Yeah, we do make sure we do extra magic hours every single day.
So we can go and dumbbell.
Yeah, one of our traditions is to not get to see the fireworks because we're all too tired. I would say that's a tradition. We definitely
We've
do that.
seen it once, but we didn't even watch the entire thing and I could barely see it.
No. And
Pirates first and last.
oh, there you go. Laura says pirates first and last is our tradition. There you go. I didn't know that. Is that right? Is that our tradition? Goodness me.
Every second.
Also,
We're on that ride.
The first time we went, we went into the studios first because we got a meal booked at Restaurant des Stars, and we walked in, and I was a massive cynic, and we walked in there, and I just thought, well, this is a theme park, yeah, okay, I'm not really bothered about this, and Laura was kind of disappointed because I think she expected me to be blown away, but obviously the studios is so different. So when we actually finally went into the main park, it was pretty great, wasn't it?
Me.
Right. Ollie, I'm going to say you've got 2 minutes left, okay?
This is a sign of distress.
So-
Question.
Do you want to press the
What more
tiki button
questions?
song? Press the tiki button. Song button. No, it's there. It's there, tiki cup.
Oh.
Press it. No, you're being silly. Press that. Thank you.
Hey, ole, it's
I'm
your
the best
time.
tiki.
All
To get
together.
in your tiki cup, in your tiki cup, where you made yourself a beverage or drink it up from your tiki cup.
I'm drinking Ribena Winter Spice Limited Edition today because I thought it was a bit Christmassy. So that's what I've got. What are you drinking?
Mummy and Daddy juice.
Mummy and Daddy juice. Oh my word! So when Lucas was first talking, Daddy drinks orange and pineapple, and Mummy drinks apple and blackcurrant. So Lucas used to like a bit of both, and he always called it Mummy and Daddy juice. So that is what Mummy and Daddy juice is. If you're not sure, it isn't.
Spill it all over me. Spill it all over me.
Oh, good. That's
Are
brilliant.
there more questions?
Oh, well, there are no more questions there now, sweetheart. So
Can you put in more questions?
Can you put
Please.
in more questions, please? You've only got a minute left. I've been trying to say this since we started, but obviously, chaos and everything. We've only a couple of news things to talk about today. Please don't knock the table because you're knocking the camera. We've only got two news articles to talk about today. There is stuff going on in terms of rehearsals for new spectaculars and things that have been promoted. So if you want to know about that, go and look on the DLP report and you can find out that information. Oliver's going to say goodbye now. Bye, Ollie.
Bye, Oliver. Bye, Oliver.
Say goodnight to everybody.
You came today.
Thanks, Ollie. See you in the morning. Whew. That's 2 down, 1 to go. Lucas, you can sit up a bit more, then you're on shot a bit better then, aren't you? There we go.
I like
Oh,
Mummy
can
and
we
Daddy juice.
just take a moment, just one moment, just everybody, just to take a deep breath.
Can I be like Penny?
You're not doing it. Take a deep breath. Right. So I'm going to start that again now. Lucas, come back into shot if you're participating. Right.
I will.
So there's only a couple of news articles which we'll go through in a minute. I've also got 2 trip reports, one from Nick and one from Pat. You may have already seen Pat's if you go on the Facebook page, but I'm going to read the whole thing anyway because that's what we do, and especially on days like this when we don't have huge amounts of news. You can read one of them if you want
Can I
to.
say something?
Yeah, but I'm doing
Like
a
something.
talk then.
Can I try Winter Ribena warmed up? Apparently it's the best.
There you go. Yeah, I've heard it's a good substitute for mulled wine, so that's not a bad idea. You can do it at some point, yes.
I
Okay.
like wine.
You like wine. Oh my word. Yes, we've got a couple of trip reports, but also I've got something about a little competition on the DLP
Cause
Facebook page to discuss at some point. And we'll talk about that before the end of the show as well.
of course the questions come in when Ollie's gone.
Favourite ride ever? What's your favourite ride ever? Ever. Does that mean not even not DLP if you don't want it to be? I'm a bit of a softie, I have to say. I don't do roller coasters, but I always enjoy them when I do. So my actual roller coaster experiences, Big Thunder Mountain, I absolutely loved. Although Lucas was scared stiff. Can you stop kicking the table because you're knocking the camera? Lucas was scared stiff when we did it, and Ollie was sat next to me, and he was really scared, but he's very quiet. I can't believe I'm actually saying this after what you've just witnessed, but he's really quiet when he's scared. So he just sat there like proper white knuckled, and I said to him, look, if you shout, if you scream as you go going down the hill bits, then it makes it a little bit less scary. So try doing that, and he did, and he said it didn't work, Daddy, it doesn't work. But I loved that. The same holiday I went on Flight Force, and I loved that. But I guess my favourite ride ever was probably the first time I ever did a roller coaster, and it's not the best roller coaster. It's not even as good as those two rides, but I went on the Ultimate at Lightwater Valley. I forced myself to go on it, and I was scared stiff, but I enjoyed it so much. I think that's my favourite ride ever, probably after Phantom Manor. You favourite ride ever?
Thing about Ollie screaming. Were you saying that screaming apparently makes it better?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for Dean on I'm a Celebrity, it definitely makes it better for him.
Wow, topical. Yeah, we let Lucas watch I'm a Celebrity this year, so he's been staying up and watching it. Shh, don't tell Oliver.
Hush,
He might be
hush.
bothered. Yeah, right. Let's do a bit of news now.
Can I say my ride ever?
Oh yeah, I was trying to get you to do that, but you didn't keep talking.
Everything though, not just DLP?
Yes, favourite ride ever.
I just
Come
need
on.
to have a think.
Yeah, right, but you've just interrupted me to tell me that you wanted to say it, and then you didn't have an answer.
Can I tell you when I think of it?
Yeah, you tell me when you think of it, and we'll do a bit of news. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, let's try and get some kind of order back to the show, shall we? Okay, so we've got you covered. What do you think this is to do with?
Covering DLP in an umbrella when it rains.
Do you know what? You're not far off. So they announced earlier in the year that they were going to put some new covers over the bit outside of Casey's corner to put some outdoor seating. So it's exactly that. So there's more seating space, but it'll all be covered over. So when it rains, it's where the Casey's corner where we had the hot dogs from, right by where Stitch's meet and greet is at the bottom of the Liberty Arcade. Okay, right. So if you don't know where it is, you don't know where it is. But anyway, what they have done prior to that is they've stopped kicking the table because you're knocking the camera.
I just need a footrest.
Right. What they've done is they've finished building the gazebo, which is where the meet and greet is. That's still the table.
Even everyone my feet out.
Okay, can I just ask you to just be really quiet for like 2 minutes and stop kicking about and things, because I'm trying to read the news out and you're just interrupting me every 2 seconds. Okay? Thank you.
I'm gonna think about the line.
Thank you. Angry Daddy. Okay. So yes, they've finished doing the gazebo now, so that's all done, and they've got a new ziggy-zaggy line for the meet and greet, and it's all placed all there and ready to go. And they've now started work, or they're about to start work, in the spring for Casey's Corner for the coverings that are going to go there. So there's going to be brand new awnings there. It just means basically there's more places to sit when you go to get your quick stop food, and it's covered over, so if it's raining you can still be outside and eat your food and not get wet. Okay? So you weren't a million miles off what you said about the umbrella.
I've got my ride.
Okay, go on then. Tell us your ride.
It is in DLP.
Go on then, what is it?
Okay, so it has to be the specific one. So in Star Tours, it has to be the one where you go in the snowy part.
Yeah.
Where you like
Hoth.
I don't know where like you're falling in all the snow.
And
And then the second part has to be where you go into the Death Star.
Okay, so the Empire Strikes Back bit of snow.
Probably.
I think it is Hoth.
I think it's good because then like I really like it because you're like holding on and then it like goes everywhere, and then when you're in the Death Star there's like fights and everything, and then you land and there's like...
And everyone claps when you land as well at
Yeah.
the old pod. Yeah, so we got that in English, didn't we, last time we went? We got
Yeah,
that.
but
we
it
got
wasn't
that
that one.
Was it not? I thought it was. We
We've
got
had
that one as well.
though.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
That was really good though.
Yeah.
There's like limitless possibilities. There's probably, I don't know how much.
There is a limit. There is a bit of a limit.
I know, like if there's only 10, then like there'd be 81 possibilities.
Okay, I'm not going to question your maths. Yeah.
9 times 9.
Okay.
One of you do the maths, please, because
One of
I
you
am.
do the maths,
Because
please.
even though I'm set 1 year 7, I can't think at the moment.
There we are. I've just realised I'm wearing my Minds and Mango whip shirt. I didn't do that on purpose either. It just
I'm
happened to
wearing
work
a
today.
mountain top. Mountain.
So,
Sorry.
yeah, we both really like Star Tours, and one of the reasons I really like it is because I enjoy taking Lucas on it because I know he really enjoys it. So there
I
you
was
go.
happy when you got Ollie to go on, so
Yeah.
that we could all go on at the same time.
Next bit of news: the drones, Esmeralda.
There's going to be special drone shows.
Yes. So, did you know this? Right. So after the fire at Notre Dame,
What's that?
the big cathedral in Paris, there was a fire years ago, and it all got damaged, like really badly damaged. They finished doing all the work on it, and it's all back and been fixed up and done. And so they're doing a special drone show to celebrate Notre Dame. It's called Disney Heart Notre Dame de Paris.
Like Notre of Hot Dam or what?
Exactly,
Like
the
that
back of
film?
Notre Dame. Yeah, exactly that. Yes. So from the 5th to the 14th of December, the electric sky parade is being replaced with Disney Heart. According to this, Notre Dame de Paris.
How many viewers do we have at the moment?
I don't know, sweetheart, because I'm doing
No
the
one's-
show. I'm not looking at statistics.
No one's chatting.
Well, that's okay. People listen. That's what happens. They listen. Or maybe they've got really frustrated with the constant interruptions. Or maybe they got really frustrated with the moody father here and they just want to listen to the kids prat about. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Whoever knows. Shall we do a trip report?
Can I read it?
You can read a trip report, yes. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is from
Audience Trip Roundup.
You better read it well. Here it is. It's right there.
How do I not read?
Start from there.
I'm currently writing our trip report while sitting on the plane. We've been sitting for 4 That is grammarly wrong. 4 hours.
Great.
4!
Right, so
May the force be
Lucas,
with you.
instead of being rude about people's writing, read the thing
Okay.
and be kind.
We've been
and
sitting for 4 hours now. I am not sorry.
Can you get on and read now, please? Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it.
Can I read it? I'll do it. Okay. I just didn't understand what he meant then. We've been sitting for 4 hours now as the flight is delayed due to heavy snow. Oh no. We are so lucky we missed the snow whilst at the parks, as I've just checked the app and most rides are currently shut due to the bad weather.
So there was heavy snow a couple of weeks ago.
Yippee!
There was heavy snow a couple of weeks ago. Loads of rides were shut. Lots of delays as well as a result of that, unfortunately.
We arrived on Monday early morning from Edinburgh to Charles de Gaulle and took
Charles de Gaulle.
and took an Uber straight to the Newport Bay Hotel where we left our luggage and headed straight to the park. Newport Bay is good.
It is. You need to speak louder.
Have we been to Newport Bay? Okay!
I didn't say shout. Come on. You wanted to do this. I'm trying to try my damnedest to coach you through this.
My husband and I usually go, just the two of us, 3rd time this year, but usually once a year. I need a drink, my throat hurts.
Okay.
But this time we came with 2 friends. This made the experience still fun but also different, as we had to compromise and make sure everyone agreed on what to do and when. And I felt like the middleman having to make sure everyone was okay and happy all the time. Exhausting at times.
Yeah, that would be exhausting.
You can just split up sometimes and organise to meet up.
Yeah, you can. That's kind of what we did when we went with you and Lucy, wasn't it? We'd more kind
Kinda
of
with
arranged
Grandma
to
and
meet up.
Grandad.
And with Grandma and Grandad as well.
That
yeah.
was good because we were next to each other and things.
Yeah, and then when there was rides that you didn't want to go on, like I wanted to go on Phantom Manor, you went with other people, didn't you?
I
You
went
Grandma
with
and Grandad.
Grandad was amazed with Small World.
Yeah, Grandad was amazed with Small World, yeah.
Our first ride was Big Thunder Mountain, and the last one of the trip on Wednesday evening was Crush Coaster, my 2 all-time favourites. I don't
Still
like
not done
either
Crush's
of them.
Coaster. I really
I
want
don't
to do
like
it.
either of them.
Would you not go on Crush's Coaster? It's not a loop-the-loop type roller coaster,
I know, but
but it spins.
I feel travel sick, but I'm not actually travel sick, and I don't like it when I feel travel sick.
Okay, I get that. I don't like it either.
So maybe don't eat when before.
What was the other ride?
Big Thunder
Oh,
Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain.
First.
Yeah.
During the 3 days we were there, we had plenty of time to go on all the rides on everyone's wish list, which were mainly the adrenaline-filled ones. Sorry, someone just messaged.
Just keep going.
Like Avengers Flight Force, Tower of Terror, Hyperspace Mountain, and Indiana Jones. I don't want to go to Disney anymore.
Why?
I don't want to have to go into hyperspace.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You've made a handshake deal with Mummy, haven't you? The next time we go, you'll go on Hyperspace Mountain. I think you'll enjoy it.
But we also did many other ones like Pirates of the Caribbean, good. It's a Small World, good. Spider-Man Web Adventure,
Well done.
good. Peter Pan,
Good.
alright. Buzz Lightyear, good. Ratatouille, good. Still made me feel a bit dizzy, even in 2D,
Oh.
etc. This time of year, end of November, is perfect in my opinion as the most we had to wait for a ride was Crusher Coaster, 30 minutes all 3 times.
That's not bad at all, actually. Crusher's
3
Coaster,
times.
sometimes they have like 80 minutes, 125 minutes more.
But the average waiting time was 15 minutes, sometimes even 5 to 10. And the Christmas decorations are up, so it's a lovely way to start the festive season.
Absolutely.
We had one nice meal at Captain Jack's, which was so lovely. It was nice there seeing everyone come past, but I don't like fish.
Yeah, what did you eat there? Can you remember?
I had some tuna thing.
Yeah. What else?
Don't know.
Did we I think we took you to get some other food somewhere else afterwards, didn't we? I really enjoyed it there.
That
I
was
loved
like-
the dessert. I loved all the food.
That's how it was kind of like at Ratatouille as well.
Yeah, a little bit.
The food was delicious and the atmosphere was magical. On the other days, we ate at Annette's Diner, the Royal Pub. Lucy, Hugh and Chris, I know you're not big fans, but it's actually pretty cool inside.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a look in next
Cowboy-
time we go.
Cowboy Cookout, Stark Factory. I want to go Stark Factory.
Do you?
Those drinks. When we went in to get drinks, because I was thirsty after going to Pim Kitchen or something, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think they do pizza in there as well, don't they? So it's quite cool. And pasta.
€14 for a slice of pizza, though, is ridiculous. Casey's Corner, the super delicious croquettes at the Old Mill, and Darth Vader waffles, amongst other things. One time when we were deciding what to do in Tomorrowland, whatever you call, whatever it's called, Techland, whatever it's called.
Techland, Discoveryland.
Discoveryland,
Techland. Oh, you're over in Techland
Futureland.
and Wild Westland.
We were wondering what to do, and I was like, "Oh, can we get a Darth Vader waffle?" And you were like, "No, maybe we're deciding what to do." So I really want a Darth Vader waffle.
It's been difficult in the past because we've always had either half board or full board, which means we've never really needed extra food when we've been out and about. But I think next time we go, again, because of Ollie and his celiac, I think we will be more likely to do quick service and find some way of managing Ollie. What that is at the moment, I don't entirely know, but we'll just have to take a lot of food from him, I think, and find
We were deciding
small
if we wanted
wins.
to see Mickey and the Magician, weren't we?
I think we were deciding, yeah, we
Because
didn't go
it
and see
says
it, did we?
here. We went to see Mickey and the Magician, which was our favourite show. One of our friends loved it, but the other thought it was all right, which made me a bit upset, as it is excellent and magical, and so Disney in every way. The Newport Bay was a lovely hotel, and the pool was fun and relaxing. It was, but I almost drowned that once.
Yeah, he did. You did.
Because I got a ball and went like a floating ball, and I didn't realise if I went like that, it would send me torpedoing down.
And I got both of them. There was the three of us in the pool, and Ollie had got his armbands on, and he'd like paddled out a bit. So I went to follow him, and Lucas was by the stairs with a ball, but he couldn't swim at the time. And I turned around and I just saw him go down under the water. So I just had to leave Ollie, who I knew was safe where he was, and swim over to Lucas. But there was a woman sat on the side of the pool next to where he was, completely ignored what was going on, just let it all happen, wasn't prepared to do anything, and she literally could have reached out, without even getting into the pool, she could have reached forward and grabbed him,
I
and he
thought
would
it
have been
was
absolutely
Grandma
fine.
who will help me.
No, it was me. I
I couldn't remember much. I just remember going down and swallowing a bunch of water.
Yeah. It's pretty scary, actually. That was a pretty scary moment. Carry on.
Feared of water and
Yeah.
outside water like lakes and things.
You don't have a fear of it. You have compulsion to jump into water. That's what it is. You stop yourself from doing it, but you keep.
Most of the time. A lot of the time, I let my intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah, Lucas. Whenever he sees water, he says, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to be careful now," because all he wants to do is jump into it, and he stops himself. He doesn't do it, but it's what he wants to do.
I eat soap.
He eats soap.
I eat those chocolate balls you get at Halloween. One time, well, this Halloween I ate it with a tin foil on.
Yeah, carry on reading, please.
Who's that?
Keep reading, please. Okay, but Lucas, finish reading, please.
The Newport Bay was a lovely hotel and the pool was fun and relaxing. However, I will always be a Sequoia Lodge girl. My dad was the general manager there when the park opened until 1994, so my heart will always remain there.
I'm a Sequoia
I
Lodge
like
girl as
Sequoia
well.
Lodge. I am sad to be leaving our magical Disney bubble, but we will be planning our 2025 trip soon to keep us going. But next time, just the hubby and I. Disneyland Paris. Yeteme!
Yeteme. Can you tell Lucas doesn't do French anymore? He started learning German. Je t'aime.
French is boring.
Yeteme.
German and Spanish is better. Yeah.
So that was from Patricia Ross. Thank you, Patricia. I think you're in the chat there as well, actually. And actually in the chat she says, "Oh my goodness, did the lifeguard not help at all?" No, the lifeguard did not help at all. The lifeguard was, from memory, nowhere to be seen. I seem to remember it being incredibly quiet when we were there. And if they were there, they were somewhere over the other end just chatting away.
It was 2020 Christmas.
It was 2020 Christmas,
Then
yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, it was COVID, so it was limited how many people could go in the pool, and it was all a bit, yeah. Oh, and it was actually before COVID though, wasn't it?
It was
Sorry,
like
yes, it
a
was.
bit before COVID.
It was. We didn't even know it was 2020, but it was literally the beginning of January, wasn't it? It was New Year's Day. We went in. Completely forgotten. Your Auntie Lucy's in the chat, Lucas. She says, "Hi from your favourite auntie. It's taken me this long to work out how to add a comment." That's about the most useless comment in the world, Lucy, but thank you. It's nice to know you're there. And Pat says, "Well done, Lucas,
What for?
for reading out the trip report."
Yay!
Yay! Well done.
Yippee!
Well done. He's doing that yippee a lot at the moment. Do you not think it sounds like Anakin Skywalker in episode 1, The Phantom Menace? It seems to be the thing that you do all of the time at the moment. It's working. That's the one. That is the one. Okay, I have a second trip report now, so you're gonna have to listen and not keep talking, yeah?
Can I read it?
No, I'm gonna read this one.
No.
You want to read it? Okay, go on, you can read it then. It's fine. This one is, say who it's from, read the whole thing.
It's from
Dear
Nick
Guys.
Murray.
There we go, from Nick Murray.
Dear guys, here is our trip report. Now I said that wrong, Dan.
There, so you're not criticising the writing this time, you actually made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Okay, carry on.
Reciting. Here is our trip report from our trip to DLP from July 28th to August 2nd for Nick and Michelle and our 6-year-old daughter Jasmine. Sunday 28th of July. Straightforward flight to Charles de Gaulle, then magic shuttle bus to DLP. Checked into Santa Fe Hotel by 11 a.m. and our luggage was stored for us until our room was ready. We headed straight to the main park and it was like sleeping into your favourite comfy PJs to walk down Main Street and see the castle. We headed to Small World just to complete this comfy feeling.
Nice.
And it was nearly a walk-on. This was going to be the same for us all week, as I worries that the Olympics that had started 2 days before was going to attract crowds.
Oh gosh, this is an Olympics one.
So DLP actually took them away.
I hadn't read through this one beforehand. This is quite old. We've just gone from Christmas back into the summer. Keep going, that's good.
Would it be nice going during the Olympics? Because not most people.
Well, I think we expected and we talked about this right at the beginning of the year, actually, Lucas. We genuinely thought, and I think everybody else thought, it was going to be ridiculously busy because people who wanted to go to DLP, who got tickets to the Olympics, would do both, and so it was just going to be rammed. As it happened, it was very, very quiet, really quiet. For the Olympics or for DLP? Both.
DLP. Both. Yeah, both.
DLP.
Actually, I don't like watching the Olympics. Whenever I watch GB, they don't get gold.
Go on, keep going then.
Okay. Okay. We had a leisurely afternoon in the main park and saw Splash of Colour Parade before going into Adventureland to find out something we had never seen before, but was a good tip from your shows, and there was Aladdin's Passage, which we were to visit most days of our trip.
Yeah, Aladdin's Passage is great. It's the first thing they let you go around yourself, wasn't it?
The walk-on thing.
The walk-through.
I'm thirsty, I've got to try through it.
Cool, thank you for explaining that to the podcast listeners. Carry on.
What was that? When we went to Videotropolis for dinner before heading to our hotel Santa Fe, me being a big kid managed to persuade Jasmine to come back out with me to the main park to watch the electrical night parade and final light show before giving heading back for the night. Monday, 29th of July. Lovely buffet breakfast. We did not take advantage of the extra hour in the park, which we did not do all week. But this did not affect all.
Go on, will you show me?
But this did
It
not
didn't affect our getting into the parks in pretty quick time each day.
We had a leisurely morning in the park. Has he said leisurely morning already?
Does it matter?
No.
Right, seriously, guys, if Lucas is reading these trip reports out, if you send one in the future, just be really careful that you proofread it first, won't you? Because this is no good.
We had a leisurely morning in the park. Only today did we walk down Main Street. As for the rest of the week, we took another tip from your show and used Liberty Arcade to get from the entrance to Aladdin's Passage each day. With having to walk in the hot weather, we had all week as well. Is that it?
Oh, there you go. There you go, yeah, that's it.
Only 2 days.
2 days, that's really good. So, nice quick trip back to the summer. I find that really strange because we've been so engrossed in what's happening at Christmas, and we've just gone through Halloween as well. Completely forgot about everything that happened in the summer this year in the Olympics. I actually forgot about it. So thank you for that, Nick.
The Olympics.
Thank you for that trip down memory lane, Nick. It's much appreciated. Liberty Arcade's a great one for missing the crowds, and it gets you out of the sun as well, which is pretty good. I also really like that from there's a path that you can go down the side there. So once you come out the bottom of Liberty Arcade, if you go down right down the edge of Fort Comstock, and you can go all the way down the side there, right down to where Peter Pan's flight is, and we did that quite a lot last time we went. Do you remember? No. Because it's all very shaded, and it's just a path, and nobody goes there. The only thing is you have to go past the smoking area when you're walking through, so you do go past the smokers, but it's a nice, quiet, out of the way place to go, which is pretty decent. We don't really have anything else to talk about today, so I'm not going.
I'll say one last thing. When we went in the summer, we had since there's water fountains, we had water bottles, and then we had those spray juice things.
We did.
And they gave me indigestion, so I was sad.
Okay, so yeah, don't get those. If you get indigestion, don't buy those. Although they are a really good thing to have because they're small and they're nice and easy for.
They gave me indigestion.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry about that. You should have said something at the time. We've not got anything else really to talk about today. Hugh and Lucy are in DLP. I can't remember if I started by saying that. Did I say it at any point? No. Well, Hugh and Lucy and Bonnie I think they're on their way back from DLP at the moment, but they have been in DLP, which is pretty cool. So when they come back next week, we'll be able to talk trip reports with them and learn a bit about what they've been up to. But one of the things that they are doing, I know for a fact, Lucas, is they're picking up a couple of prizes because we're planning on running a competition. Cheryl Yates, who's in the chat at the moment, got in touch this week. She runs the Facebook group, the 37 Disney Street, the DLP Show Facebook group. and administers it and everything. She set it up. She's a star. And Cheryl suggested that we had a photo competition on the group. And so we're planning on doing that. I haven't got all the details yet for you, but the plan is something like this. We want to see your best pictures of DLP, put them all onto the group, wait for us to put the post in first, and then we can make sure that we do it the right way. But basically, we want to see your pictures. We're going to, the three of us will go through the pictures and we'll sift them and we'll come up with what we think are like a top. Am I talking or are you going to interrupt me?
Quickly.
Yeah. So we go through the what is basically our top 10.
No, sorry, I am being really annoying. Right?
You are being really annoying, yeah. It was all right when you were talking earlier, it was fine. We're going to go through, we'll pull together what we think is probably our top 10, something like that, and then on one of the shows before Christmas, so not very long now either, we will we'll run a poll in the chat, on the live chat, and we'll have a first, second and third prize. I think that's fundamentally the plan. So we want to see your pictures, and we've got some prizes to give out. I'll give you a bit more details about what those prizes are next week once I know what they've brought back with them, but I also have a prize here as well, which is pretty decent. So yeah, some nice prizes to give away for you guys if you are on the Facebook group. If you're not on the Facebook group, you can join it. There's a link to it in the description underneath. Yeah, just come and get involved. The group's great. This week's been brilliant. Just because Hugh and Lucy have been posting a load of stuff. We've had other people who watch the show and get involved as well, who've been in DLP over the last few weeks, posting their snacks, posting what's going on. It's a great place to see some of the things that are happening at the moment in DLP, and also people post their holiday photos, people post their trip reports like Pat did. It's really nice. So get down there, get involved, and when this competition launches, probably in the next few days, send us your pictures. Thanks again to you, Cheryl, for this idea in the first place, for saying let's do this, because I think it's a really good idea, and I think it's going to be a cool little competition to run. So yeah, that's that. As I say, Hugh and Lucy back next week, so it'll be the three of us back in a regular type show without me getting all angry and stuff, and without this one.
I've got my picture.
Right. Lucas wanted to show this picture. For those of you listening, it's a picture of Ollie looking incredibly scared and upset in Plaza Gardens because Hook was there. That's his reaction to Captain Hook. It was really quite harrowing for him. He was really upset, wasn't he? There you go.
That's what I wanted your phone for that picture.
Right, okay. Pat says photo competition's a great idea. Can't wait. Yes, I can't wait either. I'm looking forward to seeing them all. John says excited for Hugh's unique observations of DLP next week. The Waltz comments surprised me. Interested to hear the full review of that one. I am as well, because we loved Waltz, so I'm very much interested to hear what he's got to say. I love living vicariously through those two and their trips. It's nice to see what's going on. I know they'll be vlogging as well at some point, so there'll be some of those videos to come along as well, and no doubt some Hugh videos on his own channel as well in the not too distant future. So keep posted, keep checking to see what's coming, and I guess there's not a lot more to say now, except for we'll see you next week. If you've got any trip reports, that's something else to say. If you've got any trip reports, please send them through to us. mailbox@37disneystreet.co.uk. That's mailbox@37disneystreet.co.uk, and we'll get your trip reports onto the show, and we'll chat about them and all that sort of stuff. And if Lucas is about, we might make him read it again, and he might criticise your English, or your grasp of language, and that'll be fun as well, won't it? So without further ado, I'm going to finish now. I know it's a bit early, I know it's been a short show, but
It always is when I'm here.
It always is when he's here.
Bye-bye.
So yes, we shall see you next week, or some of us will. Goodbye. Oof, you're hard work, do you know that? Yes, they can.